Rain moving through the area, at times some rumbles of thunder, nothing severe, thankfully. That window is closing for any type of severe weather, but still there and will be in place for the next couple of hours. As I said, this line is moving surprisingly fast, kind of beating what the computer models had even been saying earlier this afternoon. And I think after about 2 a.m. at the latest, I think we're going to be done with the rain. And then tomorrow, temperatures will be coming down and we will be drier. Still some ongoing rain, really a steady light to moderate rain across most of the area, with a few pockets of some heavier showers, and a few locations have already picked up over an inch of rain. Around the metro area, same, mainly a light to moderate rain and a few pockets of some heavier showers. Really the main concern area is just off the coast, where you do have some stronger thunderstorms, and at times they do show some signs of rotation. This actually looked a little bit more impressive earlier, and so that's good. It does look like we get a bit of rotation maybe offshore, and as they start to near land and they weaken, and that's what we want to see, because as that rotation really held up, that's when you start to see more of the tornado warnings issued. And again, the greatest risk is near the coast, but that looks to be not as much of an issue. So as we head toward the next couple of hours, we will still hear the rumbles of thunder, mainly from the south shore down toward the coast. By about 11:30, most of the north shore drying out, and that steady rain continuing into southern Mississippi. After about midnight to 1, just about all of us clearing out, and certainly after about 2 to 3, rain will be moving on and we will be drying out, but staying under mostly cloudy skies. What the Storm Protection Center does issue, or as we call a meso discussion, where there is the chance of maybe some severe weather within a certain area. It's not exactly a watch, not a warning, but it's kind of a highlighted area. And something that they had mentioned was that as these storms move on land, there is that chance right along the coastline of them becoming strong to severe. Thankfully, have not seen any of that happening, but if we were, it's going to be down more toward the coast. Overcast skies and rain around with a 97% humidity. Current temperature is 58, so at the moment it's kind of a cold rain. And you can kind of see where the warm front is. Temperature at Buras, 71, 60 at Belle Chase, 57 degrees at Lakefront. So the warm front is really just along the coastline, and it's within that slim warm sector where you have the chance of severe weather. That front never did make it very far north, and that is a good thing. Means the risk of anything severe is in a very limited area. Colder air is on the march south. It will be here by about 8, 9 o'clock. You'll start to feel those temperatures coming down. Now, within the thunderstorms, we've also had some gusty winds at times. That'll change tomorrow, not really associated with the rainfall anymore, but with this front that's moving through. And we'll have a steady north wind during the day tomorrow, pretty brisk all day long. Main energy with this system, as we were showing you earlier, is starting to lift away, so the line itself should start to weaken as well. Risk of any severe weather in terms of tornadic storms still in place right along the coastline, which is exactly where the models had indicated, but so far none of them have verified. So thankfully, it looks like that's still present, but has not really been much of an issue. And certainly once that line clears the area, the threat of severe weather is gone. Now, we still will have, in addition to adding to our rainfall totals, and some spots have already seen ½ inch to 1 inch. You get in excessive type rainfall, that's where it could lead to some street flooding, but it really doesn't look like that has been much of an issue. Already recorded over 1 inch of rain at Slidell, same downtown. We're getting close to that at Lakefront, and already had 0.8 of an inch at Kenner. Reserve has already had over 1 inch of rain. So the temperatures will kind of stay on the milder side. When you see this model already incorrect, it has the warm sector already past the city. That never did happen. That stayed down near the coast. So the colder temperatures will be moving in through the overnight period. And as we get ready to start the day tomorrow, we'll start to feel more of the 50s, maybe only warming back up to about 60 degrees in the afternoon. And then the real cold air settles back in, and our extended forecast keeps more of that winter-like chill around for the next 7 days. So that 62 kind of early morning before a lot of us are awake, and then we're in the 50s for most of the day and breezy. Morning lows back to the 30s and 40s Wednesday, and a high of only 55. We will likely be cold enough for some frost north of the lake, Mississippi certainly, maybe river parishes on Thursday morning, and a high of only 53. A light freeze is expected both Friday and Saturday morning, and we will stay pretty chilly going into early next week.
All right, Chris, thank you. Well, it's